Alright boys, let's be honest, if you played even a few matches in Delta Force Mobile, you've already had that moment. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That moment when a tank shows up, starts blasting your entire squad, and you're there shooting at it with your assault rifle like a mosquito trying to bring down a jet. Spoiler alert, you're doing zero damage. And the worst part? The tank just drives away like nothing happened. It's probably the number one rage quit trigger in this game. But today, we're fixing that. I'm gonna show you exactly how to destroy any tank or vehicle in Delta Force Mobile, fast, smart, and without getting clowned. Now, vehicles in this game are not just big hunks of metal, they are literal game changers. Whether you're attacking and pushing a sector or defending and trying to hold it, if one team rolls in with a tank and the other doesn't know how to deal with it, GG's, it's over. And no, for the 100th time, you cannot destroy a tank using your tiny rifle. Save your ammo, the devs didn't mess up, it's just meant to be like that. But don't worry, I'm about to walk you through all the working ways to blow them up, whether you're solo, playing with friends, or just want to be that one dude who ruins a tank driver's day. Let's start with the laser method, and no, I'm not joking. This one's more about psychological warfare than actual destruction. Here's how it works. First, go into your loadout menu, switch to the Recon class, and under class gadget, equip something called the laser indicator. This gadget lets you lock on to enemy vehicles and basically makes them panic. But before you go crying about losing your precious respawn beacon, relax. You can actually switch gadgets mid-game. Every time you die and you're about to respawn, just click on your class name and hit modify. Boom, new gadget loaded. Now once you've got the laser indicator equipped, it's time to do some hunting. Find a tank, aim your laser at it and lock it in. The moment you do that, a giant red warning lights up on the enemy screen saying you're being targeted. And bro, that alone causes 90% of tank players to start reversing like mad. If you're playing solo, this is great for just making the tank back off and buy your team some time. But if you're playing with friends or in a good squad, here's where it gets beautiful. Tell your teammate with an anti-tank launcher to fire away. Because once you mark the tank, they no longer need to lock on. Your laser does that part for them. All they have to do is aim and shoot. No time wasted, no warning, boom. Alright, now let's say you're more of the I'll do it myself kind of guy. No problem, this next method is perfect for you. Switch to the engineer class and under class gadget, equip the AT-4 launcher. When you spawn, you'll start with 4 rocket rounds. And in theory, it takes exactly 4 direct hits to destroy a heavy tank. But, and this is important, only if that tank isn't being repaired. That's the tricky part. You see, tanks in this game are not just tough, they can also heal. Yep, either the driver is carrying a repair kit or there's another engineer class teammate standing next to it with a welding torch going full Bob the Builder. So if you're hitting a tank and it's not going down even after 4 hits, it's not a bug. They're just healing while you're shooting. Your best bet here, hit them with back-to-back rockets as fast as possible. Don't shoot once, wait, shoot again. That just gives them time to repair. If you want to actually destroy the tank, go all in, unload all 4 rockets quickly before they get a chance to react. Let's talk next about the tank versus tank warfare. If you ever get your hands on your own tank, congrats, you're now the boss. But just remember, so is the enemy tank. So now it's a showdown, but here's the golden rule, never sit still. The number one mistake players make in tank battles is parking somewhere and trying to snipe like they're in a Call of Duty sniper montage. Doesn't work. Tanks in Delta Force are brutal and whoever moves smarter usually wins. Use cover, use elevation, don't try to face tank all the damage. If you want, I'll make a dedicated video just on mastering tank movement, firing angles and combos. Drop a comment if you're down for that. Now if you want to go full aerial assault mode, you've got helicopters. There are 2 types in the game, the assault chopper and the recon chopper. They're a little hard to handle at first, especially with touch controls. But if you practice, these are absolute beasts. You can do flybys and take out vehicles with a clean barrage of rockets. But don't hover in one place like you're doing sightseeing in Dubai. That's the fastest way to get locked and shot out of the sky. Now let's talk about one of the most satisfying ways to destroy tanks, Vyron operator and magnetic bombs. If you've got that operator unlocked, equip it right now. You spawn with 2 magnetic bombs and here's how it works. Sneak up or rush the tank, stick the bombs directly onto it and get the hell out of there. It takes around 4 magnetic bombs to fully destroy a heavy tank and only 2 for light vehicles like ATVs or trucks. This method is insanely fun and if you like aggressive, close-range, high-reward plays, this is your go-to. Just be prepared to die a few times while learning the timing. Now I know someone's gonna ask, can I just throw grenades or blast it with the triple shot launcher? And sure, you can try. But here's the problem. Tanks move. They don't sit around waiting for you to line up your throw. And those methods usually don't do enough damage before the vehicle just drives off. If you run out of rockets, your magnetic bombs are gone and your operator is on cooldown, don't panic. Look around the map for resupply stations. They'll give you more ammo and let you keep pushing. Or if you're lucky, a support class teammate might drop a supply crate nearby. And if not, well, maybe don't engage the tank alone. Hide, play smart, and that's how you do it. Destroying tanks isn't about brute force, it's about using the right class, the right tools, and a little bit of timing. Delta Force Mobile actually gives you a bunch of ways to deal with vehicles, but you've gotta adapt based on your mode, your loadout, and whether or not you have a squad backing you up. So next time you see a tank rolling in and your screen's shaking like an earthquake, don't panic. You've got options. Use that Recon laser to mark it, whip out the launcher with Engineer, go head to head with your own tank, or go full action hero with Vyron's magnetic bombs. Found this video helpful? Make sure to drop a like. And hey, if you want to master the custom HUD setup, click the video on your left. If you're chasing free skins, click the video on your right. Subscribe if you're tired of tanks ruining your streak and want to win more matches in Delta Force Mobile. Catch you in the next one.